31st position, so he is definitely on the move.
And we have a car into the tire barriers. That's Steve Park. This is at the exit of turn number 2.
I think that's where Richard Petty hit the wall here a few years ago.
It sure is. Yep, it's a full course caution. First time this afternoon. Comes on lap number 25. Ooh, Park is way up on the tires and the barriers. John Kernan has a report.
Folks, look here what happened. Steve Park is going to come to watch as he backs in the fence.
Overturns completely in the air, comes down on all 4.
Looks like those guys at the X Games, the way they do those skates. Wow.
Man, oh, man.
That was
Well, we talk about the X Games. That's when racing turns into an extreme sport. We just hope that Steve is okay. They're talking with him, and he's moving around inside. He's taking the helmet off, so that is good news. But what a scary ride for Steve Park.
strategy that they worked out to get him up in the top 10. Oh, another car up on the wall here. It's Ken Schrader. Just like the one car.
Oh,
he stays on the roof.
Yeah. Steve Park landed on all 4s, but Schrader is upside down in exactly the same area of the racetrack that Steve Park had his crash early on. Let's take a look at it. Again, it's just about the same type of crash. He goes over once, 1.5 times, and then rolls back on the hood.
Looked like he was going to roll on the wheels, and all of a sudden, whoa, he's going to go down and talk to somebody. No, guess he just running across the racetrack.
Ford, one of the biggest of this season, nearly 4.3 seconds.
And I tell you, a lot of that has to be the heart and soul of that guy driving that 16 car right there, because he just backed her in the fence.
I don't know that I've seen that before.
Well, I've been waiting for that to happen. I wondered how long it's going to be before that happened. The monster got his bite out of that car, whether he wanted him to or not.
It has not phased him.
It's not every day you celebrate your way into the fence.
I still give it a 10.
I mean, to never again say we're caution free at Bristol. Casey Kane has thumped the wall really hard in turn number 2 after contact from Jamie McMurray.
Well, let's see what happened here. I got a feeling Murray's up on the outside here. This is coming there. This hadn't happened yet. It's getting ready to.
Of course, they were battling for second place.
Ooh, he's up there. He's up there. Gosh, he was trying to give him room to get down and didn't quite give him enough room. I mean, Jamie had a run on him. Then he realized that, I think Casey didn't realize he was there possibly. And that's where the spotter, that is so close right there between what the driver's decision will do and what the spotter tells you.
This is from Casey Kane's onboard camera.
And that hurts just as bad as it sounds.
Casey Kane's crew.
Oh, yeah.
Tommy Baldwin, crew chief.
Of course, he
The tire in turn 2, and he's trying to get down to the bottom of the racetrack and had a scuff up there.
I see. When I looked up, he was headed right into Joe Nemechek.
Oh, we got trouble in turn 3. Jimmy Spencer, one car.
Did the 37 have something to do with that?
No, not at all.
Stay on the brake.
37 was way down on the bottom and is trying to limp around here and stay without losing a lap. Mike McLaughlin got a lap back, and so did Shane Meal.
That was quite a break for the 37 car.
There's no fluid coming out of that car, but I tell you, that's a nose-in hard impact right there.
All right, there's LePage.
Where Joe Nemechek in 87 gets into him, and Kevin LePage is trying to get down to the bottom of the racetrack where he can come to pit road.
There's Spencer, top of your screen, at the end of this pack.
That's Todd Bodine in the 92 car. Looked like to me they was both going for the same hole.
Yeah, that's Jimmy's.
How many cars have they used up this year on that one team?
Speeds, Phil, being around 185. Roper at 182, Robot 181. It's going to be interesting to see if these guys by themselves. Whoa!
Daniel Sasnet. Oh! And We had 33 trucks for 32 spots, and that might have just taken care of that problem.
Yeah, wow. That was a hard hit.
You know, you sometimes lose sight of how fast these trucks are actually going when they get down into the corner, and Daniel was committed to run that truck wide open, and almost before he even got loaded up good, really slipped out from under him, and that was a vicious hit.
Last year's qualifying speed here better than 184 miles per hour. So you get around this place in a hurry. Watch Sasnet here.
Get down on the flattest part of the racetrack down there on the bottom groove there, and that rear of that truck slipped out from under him.
Yeah, you know, we saw right off the bat with TJ Bell having issues handling his truck, and then Sasnet goes around here with that huge hit.
And the conditions are as good as they can be. You're going to have as much grip as we're ever going to have with the temperature you had talked about, Vince.
Oh, we were just watching this earlier. There's Kyle's back there.
Kenseth.
91 car.
The Goose.
Goosens. Oh, there's a lot of damage on the left rear of Kyle's car as well. There's that left rear fender is tore up pretty big.
Gordon continues to lead. Earnhardt Jr., who has not had a lot of success here, runs second. Go back and see if we can take a look.
Oh, wow. Kenseth just dove on the inside of Kyle, and I don't think Kyle had any idea he was there.
On board with Kyle Petty.
I mean, Kyle had no clue that Kenseth was down on the inside.
What the fuck was that? Blow off, and it could blow off before he has to come in.
Oh, we got a car. Is that Junior? Has hit the wall hard.
From fourth place.
You're right, Junior.
Caution's out. Dale Earnhardt Jr. in trouble with 39 laps to go, running in the top 5. Let's check some replays. First, what happened to Dale Earnhardt Jr.?
Well, it's hard to tell. He's already in the wall. Let's go on board. We see the fire coming out from the back of the 8 car once again. On board, listen to this.
I didn't hear a tire go down, but it sure looked like a tire.
Turn 1, guys. 10-4. You're right, Junior.
That thing just quit turning.
Corner, and it takes off a little bit with you. It makes you think for a moment.
Whoa, Elliott Sadler's in trouble on the backstretch.
Yeah, I think something was wrong. I think he was having a problem of some kind because...
Hard hit. Caution is out. I didn't mean to scare you, Darrell, but I saw the red car right up behind him. Jeff Burton gets his lap back.
And something's wrong with our leader, maybe. Matt Kenseth slowed so much that Jeff Gordon blew right past him on the run to the caution.
I think he was trying to let the 21 and the 97 get a lap
Exactly.
And Gordon didn't go for it.
We'll see it here. It's Jeremy Mayfield, the 19 car.
Oh, he just gets out. The car just... apparently on that set of tires there was just something that changed the car dramatically over what it had been earlier.
Elliott's climbed out of the car, and he is okay after leading 91 laps today and ending up at the inside wall hard.
That is a hard lick. I mean, you're running so fast everywhere on this racetrack.
Steve?
Mike, Elliott Sadler never said a word before that incident, but I can tell you something a little bit unusual. Bill Elliott may be gone, but his tires and wheels are on that 38 car of Elliott Sadler. They put a set of scuff tires on, and I don't know if that contributed to the problem, but he did crash hard into that retaining wall.
And a crash on pit road. As they came in, Ward Burton got turned around.
He and Joe Nemechek got together somewhere or another.
Dale Jarrett may also have been involved. Well, we've seen this before this season. A driver with Kurt Busch at Las Vegas.
The reason Ward Burton was coming across like that, he's in the second pit from the entrance of pit road. He was just trying to get into his pit box.
Yeah, they're down here taping up the nose on the 88 now because he got quite a bit of damage.
Got hit by Terry Labonte.
Yep, he drifted up way high up coming out of 4, and it looked like he may have bounced off the wall across the front of Terry's car. Hard to tell by that angle, but
There was a battery or something flying across the track.
The car almost went over, too.
Yeah.
Wow. And a look from the starter stand camera.
Folks, you just cannot, there's no words for me to describe how that feels when you do that. Look at the rear spring going bouncing down the racetrack. Listen and watch. You hit the wall that hard and all the air leaves your body. You go, poof. And you can't breathe for about 30 seconds. So all you're trying to do for that length of time is just to get a breath, some air in those lungs.
Familiar with these Winston Cup cars, they have a system in them that limits the amount of revolutions the engine can turn. And the turn 4 got a crash. Greg Biffle. Caution's out again.
Looks like Greg is holding the brakes on the car to keep it from rolling back down the hill.
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just a little disgusted.
Yeah. Yellow flag number 5. Just past 100 miles, and Kevin Harvick brings the field back to the caution flag.
There we see Biffle on the inside of Jimmy Spencer, and Wally, that's what we talked about. Get the car on the outside, you just get loose, and around it goes. Ooh, heavy contact.
At least he hit it with the left front corner of the car instead of driver's side.
But yeah, if you get those cars close to each other, it just takes the air off the bottom guy so bad. Makes your car so loose. Hard to save one like that.
Yes, it is. And I don't think he'll be back on the racetrack.